I've been having a conversation with my sister about what we want. Because we've both buried our wants so deeply by taking care of everyone else and putting everyone else first that we lost touch with what we want. Like really what we want. Like someone asks you, what do you want for dinner? And you don't know. And my sister's experience was someone asked her what her favorite food was and she didn't remember. She couldn't even think of what her favorite food was. And like, I don't think I know what my favorite food is. It got lost. I lost myself in caring for everyone else. And so we started texting each other at random times whenever we thought of it, most days, and said, what do you want right now? And it was hard. It was a hard question to answer. And I challenged us to just answer anything, small, big. She said, what if I'm not supposed to want it? What if it's bad? I said, it doesn't matter, it's your want. Doesn't matter, no judgment. And so we started texting each other, what do you want right now? And it was hard. And usually I wanted a glass of water. And it was usually small stuff. Like I wanted to stop sweating because I had just come in from a walk. And if my want was something I could change, something I had control over, I did it. I would get myself a glass of water. I would go take a shower so I wasn't sweating anymore. Thank you, perimenopause. And I got better at answering this question, what do I want? And then I went on my annual solo retreat. For the last 8 years, I have gone on this retreat in the woods for the weekend, a fall weekend, in an off-the-grid cabin in the foothills of the White Mountains in New Hampshire. And the whole weekend, I get to do what I want, eat what I want, sleep as late as I want, no alarms, and I only think about myself. And it is a privilege and a gift. And I'm on my 9th trip. I go every fall. One year I double dipped and I went in April too. Thank you to my beautiful husband. And so my sister and I have been asking each other, what do you want right now? And this morning I woke up and I said, I want pancakes. Because maybe that is my favorite food. And so I drove to a local diner and I had enough food for 2 people and way too much coffee. I usually only get 1 cup of coffee or else I can't blink. But I just had as much coffee as I fucking wanted and all the creamer. And I sat there and I wrote and I ate and I wrote and I drank too much coffee. And I decided what I wanted to do this weekend. And one of the things that I want to do is something I've always wanted to do. Whenever I drive through a small town and I see a cute little public library, I think, oh, I wish I could go there. And I never have. Never. Not even once. Because I think, oh, well, I couldn't check out any books. I don't live here. Like, why go to a library if you can't check out the books? I don't know, maybe because I like libraries. Maybe because I like being around books. And so I said, I'm gonna go to a public library. And right now, 2 miles down the road from that diner that I had that awesome pancake with twice as much butter and no syrup, because that's how I like my pancakes, god damn it. I'm sitting in a hobbit house right now, outside of a public library in a town I can't pronounce, in New Hampshire, because you can't pronounce anything in New England. It starts with an M. It's got a lot of vowels. I don't care where I am. What I do care about is that I'm in a fucking hobbit house. Outside of this public library, listening to cars go by. Because I listened to my wants for once. I discovered, I uncovered, I resurrected, I excavated my wants. And I'm gonna keep doing this because it's gonna bring me to cool fucking places like this magical hobbit house.